Hi there, folks. Sean Broderick. I'm here in California, and I am this time speaking to Darin Wagner. He's the CEO of Balmoral Resources. It's a great Canadian explorer working in Quebec. Not only have they found gold, they found nickel. They have huge resources up there, but they don't know how much they have yet. That's the great thing. So very early stage, but they have done a lot of work for years. You and I have talked for a long time,
Yeah.
but been making great progress, things coming along, and really have to admire that. Could you explain to my subscribers about your company?
Sure, be pleased to. I mean, basically, Balmoral is an exploration company. We started on the premise, we're up in the same belt as the giant Detour gold mine up in Canada. And we started with the premise that where there's one, there's more. And we've proven now that there is more, and got a pleasant surprise a couple of years ago in finding a nickel asset in addition to all the gold we're finding. And really, for us right now, we've got the nickel asset drilled out, produced the first resource on that earlier this year, and now in the stage of delineating the gold resource. And it's a high-grade gold system. It's typical of what we see in that part of the world. So quarter-ounce kind of numbers very consistently, sometimes up to 10,000 grams, almost 1% of gold in the core there. So it's a fabulously rich system. And really, it's gone beyond the exploration, the discovery stage. You're now in delineation. So it's a drill hole exercise. We build it out drill hole by drill hole and watch it grow. And that's the fun part for the investors, because you can see the growth of the asset now. You're not waiting for something to happen. You can see how it's growing. You can see how your money's being put to work. And you can see what it does, obviously, to the share price, which is the most important part.
Right, and so on your resource where you have the gold, you have a big drill program planned this summer,
Yeah,
and then on into the fall and like winter, and so just talk about that.
Yeah, we actually just finished our 2016 winter program, and you'll actually see the results from that beginning to come into the market probably within the next 7 to 10 days. They're very close. And then by the time those results are all out to you, the drills will already be back up and running. We've got about a $4.5 million program planned, minimum program planned for that target, for the Bug Lake, we call Bug Lake, over the course of the summer months. And that should just produce a consistent flow of high-grade gold results, which in the current gold price environment should be pretty compelling for the marketplace. And in behind that, we have what you mentioned earlier, a nickel-copper PGE asset that's now sort of packaged up for an interested party as the nickel market. The base metal is starting to improve here a little bit, get back into flow on that. And then we have 700 square kilometers of exploration upside. So we have a massive land position. We own 100% of it. We're not beholden to anybody, right up to the boundary with Detour. And so we'll be out on that land package on a couple of new targets, including about a 13-kilometer long trend of gold mineralization this summer as well. So it'll be an exciting months ahead, especially with the strength coming back into the gold market. Here in California, at these meetings, it's you can feel the groundswell. It's there now. Investors are interested and putting some money to work, and they're making money, and that's important. I mean, we've seen seen a strong movement in the gold price in the absence of those results. We start to feed the results into it. We expect good things from this market.
Great, and so I always say when you want to find gold, look near where there's other gold, and
Always.
That's what you guys are doing. There are great gold properties around you. You're in that area. The existing drill results you have show that you have very rich stuff there already. You just have to drill that out and prove up the rest. So I think that's something that the market's going to watch with some interest to see how things come in over the summer, over the fall, over the winter. We could see some real interest in the stock. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No, I think you hit the nail on the head. We're in the backyard to the biggest gold mine in the country, in Canada. We have our neighbors are Glencore, Hecla, and Detour.
Right.
So we're in a place that other people want to be, which at the end of the day means we probably do find a play partner as this thing begins to build out, and that's usually a pretty nice situation for the shareholders.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay, thanks very much for speaking to my subscribers. You folks, thanks very much for tuning in. Another fascinating company, one that I have been covering for quite some time and seen the progress that you and your team have made, and just things keep moving along. Whenever you have to fund, you always are able to do that, which is good. And just because, I I think people know they're on to something big. They just have to prove it out. So we will definitely be following this one with interest. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.